Hello, welcome to Stock Investing Meetup here in Farmers Branch, Texas, which is just outside Dallas, Texas. My name is Neil. As I like to remind everybody, it's a good idea not to get distracted by the noise that surrounds the financial markets, TV pundits, or online chatter. The focus is on making money. So it would be helpful not to get distracted. You can keep track of these stocks that are mentioned here in these presentations. If it helps, you can take a small position, not that I'm recommending any of them, just so it acts as a prompt or a trigger for you to monitor these stocks. We have these meetups on the last Saturday of each month. The next one coming up is October 26, 2019. These meetups were started back in December 2018, and at each meeting we review the previous portfolios, and then I present some new stocks for each month. So let's look at the portfolios up to this point. The goal here is 50% ROI, return on investment, on an annual basis. So December 2018, these were the stocks on the left. Price then and price as of yesterday's market close, Friday, September 27, 2019. The one in green indicates it's been closed. So Zion Pharmaceuticals was closed at $6 at a profit. So this represents a drop in the value of the portfolio of about 9%. But we'll see until December 2019 what the eventual value is. The time horizon for all of these is 1 year, the way the stocks were selected and the entry points. Jan 2019. The one in gray indicates it's on order, so Syn Alloy is on order. When the price reaches $11, it will trigger that order to buy. And by the way, all of these are long positions. Just to keep it simple, I haven't included any shorts, just long only strategy in this particular collection of portfolios. So this represents a drop of about 10%. Feb 2019, Carvana at the bottom was closed at 75. The price went up a little bit after that, but anyway, that was closed when it touched 75. So this represents a gain of about 41%. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if this and the other portfolios managed to gain 50% ROI on an annual basis. March was a significant drop, mainly because of Funware. This company based in Austin, Texas. They offer a platform to develop mobile applications. That's been hovering near the bottom. But in a year's time, so March 2020, I expect it will break even and even turn a profit. We'll see how that pans out. So this represents a drop of about 32%. But I'm not too worried about it. I expect this portfolio and the others will show a profit. We'll see how events unfold. April 2019, also a drop of about 10%. So we have until April 2020 to see how the stocks do. It is quite possible that the stock market will turn around from its current stagnant status. It might turn around at the end of 2019. Time will tell. May 2019 was quite a bit of a drop, mainly because of this company DXC, which is an IT company. So I went in at 53, it dropped to about 29. In the real world, outside of this portfolio, I could bring the average down by acquiring more stock at 29. So in fact, I can even double the number of shares I acquire at 29. So the price will average out to roughly around $33, something like that, roughly. But it is at the bottom. It is a good place to actually get in. But that's the reason the portfolio as a whole dropped in value, and that represents a drop of about 34%. But DXE, I'm quite confident, will begin to rise from its present price level. June 2019, the ones in gray are on order. A food company, and I believe this is a hearing aids company. So this represents a gain of about 7%. July 2019, a little bit of a drop. Callan Petroleum is on order. Good, strong financials, but if the price of oil, West Texas Intermediate or Brent, the oil industry in general, if the price rises, all of these oil-related companies, drilling, refining, onshore, offshore, automation for the oil business, all of these related companies, natural gas, they will all begin to see an upswing. Prices will start moving north. So this is a drop of about 2%. August 2019, Tellurian liquefied natural gas is on order at 390. So this is a bit of a gain. The portfolio as a whole gained 6%. And we'll have to wait until August 2020 with a 1-year time horizon to see if it reaches the 50% goal, 50% or more. Okay, so that was a review of all the portfolios up to this point from December 2018 to August 2019. Now let's take a look at some new stocks These will become part of the September 2019 portfolio. Mersana Therapeutics, based in Cambridge, Massachusetts. ADC therapies, antibody drug conjugate. So basically it's a structure like a scaffolding or a vehicle that's Fleximer platform that has the payload, which is which are the drugs. When they come in contact with cancer cells, they merge and the drug begins to act. And the platform, the structure itself, the Fleximer platform, dissolves safely and is washed out of the body. So that's what this company does. These are the drugs in their pipeline. And their stock is now, as of yesterday, all of these, as of yesterday's market close, $1.58. Finjan, cybersecurity company based in East Palo Alto, California. Initially, this company had investors like Microsoft and Cisco and others. They also have several patents. And their stock is now at $1.99. I want to get in just a little bit lower at $1.55. So I've got an order to buy. 9 Energy Services. This company is based in Houston, Texas. And they have operations in most of the basins here in North America, US and Canada. And they also have several patents. They get about 39% of their revenue from the Permian Basin, which is northwest Texas and southeast New Mexico. Their stock is now at $6.13. I'd like to get in when it drops some more. So I've got an order to buy at $3.90. Transocean, based in Zug, Switzerland. It's the second largest offshore drilling company. They have about 45 rigs. And they're traded on the Americans, either NASDAQ or NYSE. So those are the stock exchanges that I focus on, and I select companies that trade on those two stock exchanges, just so you know. Although it's based in Switzerland. They have ultra deep water rigs. They're able to operate in harsh environments and also mid-water. One of their rigs set a record of more than 10,000 feet uh, in the ocean on the east coast of India, I believe, not too long ago. So their stock is at 453. I'm going to wait until it drops to 230. I've got an order in, so I don't have to worry about it or keep track of it. When the price reaches that level, the order will be triggered. NCS Multistage, also in oil and gas, based in Houston, Texas. So they've made many innovations to the way oil and gas is extracted from the ground, vertical as well as horizontal wells. And they provide services all over North America, also in Argentina, Australia, China, Russia. And their stock is at $1.99, going a little bit lower, $1.30. So I've got an order to buy. Urogen Pharma. They specialize in urological and uro-oncology as well. So cancers related to the urinary tract and the related or associated problems. So they're based in New York, New York. And this is one of their primary products. So it starts off as a liquid, and then when it comes in contact with the body, it becomes a gel. So there are some advantages to that. So for the treatments of urological and uro-oncological conditions. And this is their pipeline. And their stock is, as of yesterday, $23.98. I'd like to go in lower at 20. El Dorado Gold, based in Vancouver, Canada. So primarily gold, but they also do mining for other metals like silver, lead, zinc, and in one of their mines, even iron ore. And they have operations in Europe, Asia, the Americas, North and South America. Turkey, Greece, silver, lead, and zinc mine. Lamaque is in Quebec, Canada. Gold mine. and their stock is at 788. The metal gold looks like it's on the rise, so obviously the mining sector benefits from that because their costs remain relatively stable. The equipment, the salaries, all the related expenses. But if the revenue side, the price of gold is higher, obviously, they stand to benefit. So I've got an order to buy at 590, a little bit lower than where it is now. McDermott, it's about more than 100 years old. The company has been around, based in Houston, Texas, and they offer services to primarily the oil and gas industry. They have sales of more than $3 billion, and they have 40,000 employees, roughly. So their services include engineering, procurement, construction, consulting, all of that. And they serve clients all over the world. And the major markets are refining, chemicals, petrochems, liquefied natural gas, power, industrial storage, water and wastewater as well. So they're trading at $2 as of yesterday's market close. I expect it'll drop just a little bit more, so I've got an order to buy at 90 cents. Office Depot merged with Office Max, based in Boca Raton, Florida, with sales of about $11 billion, and they have 38,000 employees. One of the factors that concerns me about a company like Office Depot is the fact that they are a big retail presence, all of their retail stores. And as you probably know, retail is on the decline as far as brick and mortar goes. Sure, people are buying stuff, and the online business, e-commerce, is expanding, while physical brick and mortar stores are either shutting down or landlords are complaining that their space is going empty. So that's what we see. And that's the one factor about this company that troubles me a little bit. But from where it is now, I can certainly allow this to go up and get out at either double or triple the price at entry point. So they have a solid presence. They have a wide range of products, services. So at $1.67, I can easily afford to get out if the price doubles or triples, and that's fine. It doesn't have to go all the way further up high, because the brick and mortar retail sector is something that worries me. So that's how I'm going to approach it. The way I see it, that's my opinion. Okay, so those are the 9 stocks that constitute the portfolio for September 2019, and we'll take a look at it as we do with all of the portfolios. in our next meetup, which will be the last Saturday of October, and that happens to be on October 26th. Same time, same place. Thank you.